If you're new here, welcome to the family. Here at the Business Caselette, we take a look at real-life business happenings with the goal of understanding a little bit more about the business that surrounds us. Today, we're going to talk about brand love. We've all heard brands talk about brand love right now. In fact, it seems like brand love is the whole hype. But what exactly is brand love, and why is it so darn exciting to marketeers everywhere? To answer these questions, we're going to take a look at a company called Alo Yoga. First, we'll understand what Alo Yoga is and what they're all about, and then we'll take a look at how Alo leverages their marketing to create an exemplary level of brand love. Just a quick disclaimer, I am not sponsored by Alo. Okay, let's dive in. Who is Alo Yoga? Alo Yoga is one of today's leading athleisure brands. It was founded back in 2007 by two best friends, Danny Harris and Marco DeGeorge. At that time, Marco was recovering from a back injury and got turned on to yoga and all of its healing powers. Danny followed on with the trend, and from there they recognized the great powers of yoga and decided to share it with the world. Alo's mission thus became to create the best clothing explicitly to inspire yogis and yogis-to-be to have more yoga in their life. To do this, they focus on two aspects of their clothing: quality and trendiness. They create Instagram-worthy sets that feel luxury to the touch and can transition seamlessly from the street to the studio. Okay, let's talk about products. The company consists of two main brand lines, Alo Yoga and Alo Moves. Alo Yoga is where you can find the company's tangible products like clothing, gear, yoga mats, yoga straps. Alo Moves, on the other hand, is an online fitness class subscription where you can find anything from yoga to Pilates to stretching for golf and so on. Alo's main competition is, of course, Lululemon. Lululemon also offers luxury athleisure clothing inspired by yoga needs. As far as sustainability goes, Alo prides themselves on being sustainable to the core. In fact, Alo's name actually stands for Air, Land, and Ocean, monumentalizing their respect for and dedication to protecting Mama Earth. But beyond the words, Alo takes action. They are WRAP certified, which is an independent accreditation that verifies factory conditions. They monitor water consumption and the dye times for each of their products to make sure that they're not over dyeing or wasting any water. And they implement green procedures such as installing car charging stations and skylights in their warehouses, or making their entire flagship store in Beverly Hills solar powered. Socially, Alo gives back through Alo Gives, which ventures to make yoga accessible by all children everywhere. Wonderful. Now that we have a grasp on Alo, let's take a look at brand love. The American Marketing Association defines brand love as follows. Brand love is a marketing strategy that looks to adopt brand loyal customers and turn them into advocates or influencers for your brand. In an effort to achieve this culture, brands must foster customer satisfaction, customer value, and relationship marketing. So how does Alo foster such brand love? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Today we're going to unpack 4 ways Alo builds brand love. Number 1, their social media marketing, specifically through Instagram. Number 2, their referral codes, building an unofficial brand ambassador program. Number 3, weekly product drops only on Tuesdays. And number 4, brand extensions through Alo Moves. If you ask me, Alo is the yoga performance athleisure brand that's using Instagram in the smartest way, and I'll tell you why. In the past few years, or perhaps even longer, Instagram has increasingly become a source of inspiration, yoga how-tos, the showcasing of complicated yoga accomplishments, and more. With this development, Instagram has become the host of many yoga challenges, as they're called. A yoga challenge is an organized event that is hosted by one or many yoga influencers and sponsored by one or many companies that have prizes they want to give away. The prizes can be anything from a yoga-related item, like a mat or a foam roller, to other goods and services that the typical personas within the yoga community might appreciate. The hosts of each challenge choose a number of days and a certain number of yoga poses that each participant needs to photograph themselves doing and post to their Instagram. On each post, they need to tag both the hosts and the sponsors and make sure that they're following both of them. This is a great way to grow exposure and traffic to your page. At the end of the challenge, the host will divvy up the prizes, and the sponsors themselves will reach out to the winners via Instagram. Challenges can have many styles and designs, but Alo's are by far the most crisp and eye-catching. When you see the branded flyer, you know exactly what the deal is. A challenge to post photos of yoga poses, defined by the host, for 10 consecutive days, and in turn, one winner will receive a $100 gift card to spend on aloyoga.com and a subscription to Alo Moves. Now, why do I think this is brilliant? Well, each challenge is hosted by, let's say, 5 yoga influencers with thousands and thousands of followers who are likely yogis themselves. For the duration of this challenge, not only are each of the yogis creating content and posting about Alo Yoga, but you also have all of the participants, which can be inspiring influencers as well, posting about Alo Yoga on their pages. This organic growth is a very low-cost inbound marketing tactic that creates an overwhelming amount of traffic, all leading back to Alo Yoga. Number 2, let's talk about referral codes. Alo Yoga has created an incentive where existing customers can share a personal referral code to friends and family for 10% off. Once the friend or family makes a purchase, The referee will receive $25 in credit to use on Alo Yoga. This tactic not only encourages customers to promote and invite friends to consider Alo products, but it also rewards success of actually getting a new customer to make a purchase. In fact, unless they make a purchase, you're not making any coin for your selling efforts. Taking this one step further, let's think of the value that's offered on each end. On one side of the equation, you have new customers. These new customers are offered 10% off. Let's say they have a pair of leggings that cost $100. In this case, they're only saving $10. That's not exactly a great incentive to shell out $90 for a pair of leggings. On the other side of the equation, you have the existing customers receiving $25 in credit. Now, from a purely economic standpoint, the existing customer is really banking out here. The existing Alo fan is receiving $25 for talking about a brand that they already like at no additional cost, where the new customer is receiving $10 but paying $90. This simple scenario shows that there's definitely greater incentive provided to the customer during the referring than the customer getting the discount. From Alo's perspective, this is exactly the trade-off that you would want. Training customers to advocate for the brand, serving as unofficial brand ambassadors, and incentivizing them to speak highly of the Alo brand to attract new sales. Not only does success in this regard mean that you've acquired a new customer, but you've also given your existing customer an attractive reward for a discount on a future purchase, thus securing more business all around. Note to self, when I begin my fashion empire, definitely include this tactic. Okay, number 3. Now we're going to talk about the infamous weekly marketing drops. If you've been subscribed to Alo Yoga's email marketing, you may have seen their continuously changing product line. Yep, that's right. Every Tuesday, Alo drops a new or a few new products. You must be thinking, wow, that's a ton of new products. I wonder how they keep it up. But let's take a step back and think about the traditional fashion seasons and marketing efforts. A typical retail brand has 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter, resort, and pre-fall. On the other hand, a typical fast fashion brand has 52 micro seasons. Now, perhaps you're drawing a few parallels here and saying, if Alo drops new products every Tuesday, and fast fashion has 52 micro seasons for each of the 52 weeks in the year, is Alo Yoga fast fashion? Well, not quite. Alo Yoga is definitely not fast fashion, but its marketing cadence for product releases are quite reminiscent of the industry. What I mean is that Alo is definitely not releasing the same volume of products as a Zara or an H&M, but they are indeed promoting them at that staggered cadence that keeps you checking back every week. For example, while one week's drop may be a new style for a legging, another week may be a new color for their signature yoga mat. Others can be the release of a new accessory, such as a hair scrunchie, and the next, an additional color for a men's workout shirt. Yep, that's right. Alo's micro seasons are variable and unpredicted, and of course, they're allowed to skip a few Tuesdays. Nonetheless, this marketing tactic keeps me opening their emails every Tuesday or popping over to the website to look at new arrivals. I've even said it myself as I pull up their website. I'm not going to buy anything, I'm just genuinely curious about what they've come up with now. Okay, 4th and finally, brand extensions. Brand extensions are a great way to further brand love, and in Alo Yoga's case, they've extended into the actual delivery of workout classes. By offering an ecosystem through which you can not only dress yourself for athletic activity, but then perform it alongside teachers and other community members that are promoting the brand as well, the brand love is fully in the air for all of those who log on. Especially in this time of pandemic, where in-person yoga or other athletic classes are simply not accessible, I would anticipate that there would be a positive correlation between increased Alo Move subscriptions and increased Alo Yoga athleisure sales. Of course, as always, I don't actually work for Alo Yoga, but I would be really interested in seeing that data. Okay, that's all I've got for you. I hope that you really enjoyed taking a little deep dive into Alo Yoga, into the athleisure industry, and taking a look at 4 ways to create brand love. Until next time.